Look what bike it is. And today we are going to be talking about John Angel's post on Sicko mode. That's what he names it. My bike isn't 100% turned up to that level yet, but holy crap, I rode it last night. It is insane. And I think I only have it in the first mode, which is torque mode. Insane. Scared the crap out of me. All right, let's get a move on. But we're back on the Onyx. And I'm going to link in the description the actual link that John Angel posted about turning the settings up on this bike, because it's a little bit more than just changing battery current and the percentage. And the reason why, the biggest difference is the acceleration time. So I think I complained in one of my videos that when you do hit the throttle on this bike, it has a slight delay where you can kind of feel the power ramp up. So the acceleration in seconds is 5 seconds. John Angel says to turn it to 1 second if you really want to be hella crazy and go balls to the wall. But if you're not careful, the bike will backflip on you. This bike takes off like a rocket right now. And I only have it on acceleration time 4, which I think factory is 5. And holy crap, dude. My weight on this bike is more in the back. And it's crazy. Woo! Yeah, that feels a little bit better than stock, like definitely. That feels real good. I think I'm gonna probably be a little bit more comfortable going to acceleration time 3, because we are on 4 right now. So on the way back, when I get off of work, I brought my Android phone. I'll switch it to 3. But wow, is that fun. That feels great. Woo. This bike definitely gets up to speed faster than the Sur-Ron, but of course, you know, once I go 72 volt on the Sur-Ron, it's going to be a whole different story. All these people trying to get over. It's probably the wrong bike to bring right now with how busy it is. I'm just gonna pedal with everything going on. Definitely can go up to 3. I feel a little bit more advanced to go to 3. But don't be stupid if you do check out that blog post that John Angel posted. He's a really smart guy. I talk to him on the phone almost every single day, especially with the whole Onyx issues that I've been having. And, you know, he's very smart when it comes to just don't be stupid. If you change the setting, you know, do it gradually. You don't go from having a Toyota Corolla and then jump into like a C7 supercharged Corvette that has like 600-700 horsepower and expect to be able to handle that car. You just don't. So don't be stupid if you turn up the settings on here. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. So now I'm noticing that we're a little bit down on power. It still pulls pretty good, but it's not the same as when we were just above about 80% of the battery. I do know getting a better battery for this bike would be so much better. I'm just really worried about the hub, the heat issues, the Kelly controller, and if I do spend $2 on a battery for this bike, am I still just limited to about 48, 50 miles per hour? I'm not okay with that. I know a lot of you guys might be, but not for my type of riding style. So, you know, to each their own. But hold on, let me do that one more time. I know what battery's going, but woo! It's a little rough that time. If I did get a new battery, we would be able to have that same pull throughout most of the ride, because you do get a lot of voltage sag. I just don't know if it's worth it for me yet, but man, I'm so glad John Angel told me these settings had changed. Now I really want to go even faster. All right, I'll see you guys at nighttime. We're gonna change the setting to 3 if I can remember. All right, Frank. Bye. I'll quietly take off out of here. I am on one of John Angel's settings. We went down to 3. I haven't really tested it out yet. Just in the parking lot. Didn't want to do anything like, you know, too crazy. A little afraid, you know. He says, you know, these change a lot of stuff. And I'm looking at my voltage right now. It was 83.9 when I left, and it's at 81.7. I didn't go very far. I went maybe half a mile. So these settings will kill your battery, but I am only on the 23 amp hour and it's pretty crappy. And I don't know if I want to pay a lot more money for a different battery. Let's test out John Angel's settings. Oh, I see my headlight flickering. That was an issue I had with this bike too. All right, anyway, back to it. Not too bad. That wasn't that scary. So we're dipping down to 73.7 on full throttle, 73.5, and we shoot back up to roughly 80. Car's smashing over there. So that's not bad. I don't know if I really noticed anything. Maybe I have to turn the bike on and off to notice that. I just thought about that. Oh, that does feel good though. That definitely feels good. It has less of a lag than when the Onyx sends it to you. You know, you kind of hit the throttle and it feels like it rolls on it just a little bit where you don't have that power instantly. That's basically what it feels like. It feels like it's more responsive when I hit the throttle. I'm getting used to it though. I will say level 3 is okay. I really felt the difference from going from 5 to 4. That was crazy. 4 to 3, definitely a difference, but not as crazy as a jump that I was expecting. But I don't know if I want to go down to 1. We might have to do one of these days. So I purchased some ferrofluid and hub sinks for the motor. The only downside to doing that, it does cool off your motor, that's a plus, but the downside to it is it actually kills about 2 or 3 miles per hour off your top speed, which is the opposite of what I want out of this bike. If I can get an extra 5 miles per hour on this bike, I actually think I would spend $2,000 on a battery, because then I know I won't have that voltage sag and it will probably hit 55 for the majority of the time. Let's hit this again. Woo! Hell yeah! Thank you, John Angel, for the tip. I really appreciate that guy in the community, man. As much as Onyx, the company itself, was kind of kind of pushed me to the side and didn't want to deal with my issues and never reply back to me. The community in the Onyx is just a great group of guys. I can't say nothing bad about it. They want to help you out in every way they can. There's so many mods. Oh, I see another bike. Oh wait. Oh yeah, another bike. Whee. Wait, is that a scooter? Oh yeah, it looks like a scooter. Oh, we should race them. I'm pretty sure that scooter goes faster than my bike. I don't know about torque wise, but definitely has a higher top speed, I think. Woo! So I will say, with John Angel settings on level 3 for acceleration time, you do have to kind of watch your hand on the throttle. And the reason I say that is because if you pull it just ever so slightly, it does want to take off on you. It just feels more sensitive on the throttle. That's the best way I can explain it. It's kind of like I turned up the phase amps on the bike, so the throttle is really sensitive to power. So as soon as you kind of move it, it wants to start going. Even if it's on the same wattage setting, it just wants to get moving. So just be careful with that. I just kind of felt that when I was taking off. Let's try that again. That's fun. All right, guys, I will leave a link in the description so you can check that out. So much fun. So much fun I left my blinker on. But thanks to John Angel in the community, like I said earlier. It's just a great group of guys and they love these bikes, and there's so much mods you can do to it. I just feel like the only thing you really can't do with this bike is make it have a higher top speed. So I don't know if this bike 100% is going to be for me in the long run, but John Angel's settings made me want to ride this bike just that much more, because that setting that he told me to do on this bike is just, it made it come alive. It's insane. Not just changing the current percentage of the battery or the battery limit to 100, which I've done on one of my previous videos. This just, the instant time it takes to get up to that full power. Before it was 5 seconds and now it's at 3. I'm surprised. I don't even know how 1 is going to be. That might be you barely twist the throttle and it's going to backflip on you. But that's the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and check the link in the description. I'm going to link John Angel's post. He has a bunch of great stuff on this bike that you can go check out. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.